Hello everybody and welcome live. We are in the Salford Stadium here at Lichfield in Birmingham. This is the finals of the inaugural Ladbrokes Players Cup. Now this all began back in April of this year, and from 4 destinations, London, Birmingham, Manchester, Glasgow, come the 4 teams we're going to be seeing in the semi-finals in just a moment. And the final and the boss game all coming out. Overall 480 teams played over 2,500 games, and it all comes down to this venue here in Birmingham today to find out who is going to be taking home this cheque for £20,000 plus the opportunity to play against some real Premier League legends of yesteryear. Right, we're going to see then, first up, the opening team who are going to be taking part in this first semi-final. Let's get a look then at the Scorpionz. Look out for Nahir there for the Scorpionz, who had a fabulous qualifying. 7 goals he scored. Now they are going to be up against EBT Fives. So there we are, that is the lineup for the first of the semi-finals here. The sun has just come out. Mats is alongside me. You've been out, well, been here all day so far. We've seen the group stage. We've seen some great play out here today. Yeah,
it's been incredible. I've been very lucky that I've actually been watching these throughout the whole tournament.
Yeah.
So I've seen some incredible teams. I'm really looking forward to it, and the calibre has been incredible today.
Yeah, what the mood amongst the players coming here today to compete for £20,000. They're going to be going home tonight with a huge cheque. You can see the adrenaline pumping. You can see them desperate to get out there and win.
Yeah, it's incredible. I mean, look, with 20k on the line, I think a lot of people will be doing all they can to win that prize money. So the intensity is incredible.
What was it the team from Scotland said when you asked them? You said, "Hey, what are you going to do if you win 20 grand?"
Yeah, 20 grand. Yeah, they said they're going on a night out.
Yeah.
So, I mean, who wouldn't have a great night out for 20k?
Absolutely fabulous. The format: 15 minutes. And a penalty shootout.
Correct,
that is it. Level. And we've seen penalty shootout already here today as well.
In the quarterfinals,
adding even more to the drama at the moment. On the boss team, because these guys do not only win 20 grand, but they also win the opportunity to play against Ali Adier, Laurent, William Gallas, I've seen around there, Paddy Caddy, and Clinton Morrison is always it. This is a great moment.
Incredible. I was actually chatting to Gallas and Morrison outside, and they've assured me that they're going to take it easy on those players. However, Gallas said he'll put a few tackles. So
he's really never taken it easy on anybody.
Exactly. He's played in Champions League. He's played at the highest level. But I think Ladbrokes Players Cup comes close.
I've heard them all talking about Arsenal's summer transfer window and the fact that they're spending big money on right. And all I could hear in the background saying, yeah, they could be spending 120, 130 million, but they're never going to be an invincible.
Incredible stuff.
As you see, the teams lining up, just getting ready to get this game underway. And as we said, we have 2 games.
Yeah, we've got this other semi-final being played right now. I believe between 2 of the teams here. So we've got 2 games at once, I believe.
Well, as you can see, the action comes pretty thick and fast here, and some of the rules you've got to be aware of, because for different variations of the 5-a-side game, there are different rules here. And it's nothing akin to futsal. If you're a watcher of that game, then these rules are very, very different. You've got to keep a goalkeeper out there at all times. And remember, nothing above head height, no use of the head. Time and space very much at a premium. And literally, there's no time to dwell on the ball. The biggest mistake you can make as a player here is following the ball, basically.
No,
if you follow the ball, you're leaving space behind.
Yeah, I've noticed that with these games, there's definitely a lot. You have to be very tactical. You have to be very smart with this kind of stuff. Using the backboards, and it's not like an 11-side game where you can just do what you want. I think it's really key that you have this being played in a certain way and being smart about it as well.
EBT in the blue here against the Scorpionz. So it's Scorpionz in the blue. So again, don't forget you can use these boards either down the side or behind the goal.
I think you have to be really smart about how you use it. I think that's the big difference here, is how tactical you have to be about using those boards, and also just no big challenge. We've seen a few challenges coming in here, but like you said, one of the rules, you can't have any slide tackles. So I think that's really, there's some really key differences here from the 11-side game to the 5-a-side game, as we can see.
Well, as we know, time is short here, very short in possession of the ball. Concentration needs to be at a maximum here. And as the time goes by, the risks in possession get greater and greater. But the biggest danger that you can take is to actually take no risk whatsoever.
No, 100%. I think because of the it's being the semi-final stage, 0-0, it's always going to be tight and cagey. I think we need to, make sure that both teams don't let anything go early on, and I think it's really key that we settle in that respect.
Still waiting for the breakthrough goal here.
Yeah, it's very tight, very cagey. I think both teams basically don't want to lose this, but of course we will go to penalties if the scores are level. Sorry.
And let's also add here that the playing surface is unforgiving. This ball can bounce and move around.
100%. Yeah, no, it's very unpredictable, the pitch, the conditions as well. But I feel like they now should be well versed. I think they've played enough games now to know what the pitch will be like. And we'll see. And like I said, a few challenges still going in here, but very cagey, very tight.
Tell you something, we in the quarter-final we saw some very, very physical games going on.
Yeah, no, definitely. It's one of those 5-a-sides. I think it's so much more physical than the 11-side game. I think you see that because it's such a tight area, there's small spaces for people to basically just throw their weight about. And I think if you're very physical presence, I think you do very well in this kind of conditions.
Yeah, no sliding tackles. Remember, no body checking. Referees have done a really good job in this tournament here today. The pressure and the stakes, remember, very, very high indeed. Still waiting for this first breakthrough in the opening semi-final here. The Scorpionz in the blue and EFS in the orange shirts.
Good feet there.
Yeah, right in front of the referee. Free kick has been given. Remember, the keeper cannot come out of that area. If he does, he's in danger of giving a penalty away. You can see the weather. We said the sun's come out, but there is a lot of wind around here.
Yeah, Birmingham have come as the windy city today. I think it could play a part in the game. Let's find out. See if the ball starts moving a little bit.
Yeah,
it could be tough
absolutely.
for the goalkeepers.
But there you can see making the angle almost impossible to get a shot directly through.
I'm also interested to know why they're allowed so close. So surely there should be a rule of a couple of yards at least to give them a chance to.
And again, nothing doing. Transition though slow.
Yeah, the game is a very slow pace at the moment. I feel like one of the teams needs to take the initiative here. I feel like they're both playing at a very slow pace. It's not really doing any favours.
Well, this is it. As we move closer and closer to the final few minutes, you begin to wonder again, and how many times we've had that conversation down the years, are they going to end up taking their chance on a penalty shootout?
Yeah, it's always a lottery, I think, penalty shootout. So I don't think any teams want to let it go down to that. You can see, one penalty miss and you're out. And you've lost the 20,000. So I think it's really key that one of these teams takes the initiative here and really grabs the game by the scruff of the neck.
Yeah, again, as we said, the biggest risk they could possibly have is not taking any risk here. But so far, it's been a containing game for the Scorpions.
Long strike there from number 2.
And this is where the forwards have got to be very, very alive here, because if that ball comes back off a rebound, they can play it, they can keep it in play, they can go in and score. Exactly,
it's relentless. It's never a moment to really ponder, I don't think, in this game.
Just beginning to come out of their shell a little bit here, the Scorpions. Keeper only rolls the ball, can't play it out with his feet. Again, looking for any movement, and you can see the outstretched palms there, as if to say, where do you want me to go with this?
I think, Tim, it's going to be interesting to see if either team gets frustrated as well by the lack of chances. Will they change the way they play? Will they change approach? So I think it'd be very interesting to see how they contain this game.
Yeah, it's an interesting plan, this, from the Scorpions, if it was to come out and just let EBT come onto them and try and hit them on the break. But they've looked quite comfortable in possession, EBT, but playing from a very, very deep position here, they're not going to create too much in the way of a scoring opportunity.
Yeah, it's a very slow game, this. I feel like we need something to spark this game into action, whether it's a big chance, a big tackle even, something I think we need.
Yeah, we had a little bit of drizzle earlier on, and that surface got very, very slick.
Yeah, it's a very, like you said earlier, the conditions here are very interesting with the pitches, and also, like you said, the wind as well coming into play. So we're interested to see how these teams deal with that.
Gets good pressure this from EBT, keeping Scorpions' pen right inside their own half. Look, the better team at the moment, EBT, even when they haven't got the ball.
Yep.
Scorpions aren't getting players up in anywhere near the numbers they need to support.
Yeah, I feel like EBT are definitely controlling the game now a bit more. They're definitely passing it very well. They're keeping possession, but just not creating chances. I think that's the key thing here. They haven't really had any clean-cut chances, which is what you need to score goals. That sounded like Michael Owen.
Scorpionz, stay switched on. And what?
So EBT.
Yeah, Arjun here with a free kick.
Again, using those balls. You've got to be careful they get gang up on those balls. You see the position of the referee watching very, very closely in there. It does get a little bit feisty.
Like you said earlier, the 20 grand prize, I think it's got everyone. Here we go. Ooh,
looked like a late challenge then.
From, Jesus there with a bad tackle, it looks like here. And a free kick in a very dangerous position.
This could be a key moment here.
Is he going to get the sin bin as well? Because that could be key. Going down to 4 men.
2 minutes out on sin bin or a red and you're off.
Correct, yeah.
That's out of the competition.
We saw earlier, one of the teams go down to 4 and they conceded straight away. So I think it's really key that they keep all their players on the pitch.
As Anwar, who's got the ball, and getting a talking to is Jesus. Here it is. Let's have a look at the challenge here. Leant right over him. Knew exactly what he was doing.
I think it's one of the easiest decisions the referee's going to have today.
Yeah, I'll tell you what though, he was lucky there to get away without picking up a yellow card.
Definitely, I think he should have at least got a sin bin there. It was a pretty bad tackle in that respect.
Dylan's going to lay it off here. The angle opened up momentarily there for Aris. Or Ari, rather. He was the one of the players we talked about in the qualifiers. Who was banging in goals left, right and centre. How he could do with banging one in now. Ooh. And again, good work that time.
And there
by
we go.
Olu.
Full time whistle's gone, I believe.
But there we said, few heavy challenges. This could have been the moment though here.
Yeah.
And they got every right to be really unhappy with that challenge. As Olu looked as if he was going to be the man that went through and did it. But Jesus probably kept his team in it.
Yeah, no, definitely. And just talking about penalties as well, I think, usually they have to pick penalty takers. I don't think on this occasion they've only got a default of 5 players to take the penalties, so I think it's going to be pretty straightforward in that respect. They're just doing the toss now for who goes first.
Well, referee didn't have a great deal to do in that game, just one stern talking to, and that was about it. Well, this is where the goalkeepers become the heroes of the hour.
Also, as well, interestingly, the size of the goals could come into play here as well.
Yeah,
picking a spot.
You stand out there and you look. I was out there looking at the view the players have got and the goal. These goalkeepers standing 6'1". Again, it's a little bit like futsal to a degree because their legs are going to come into play here. Yeah, trailing leg, spread leg. I mean, they could literally, some of these players out here, they could lie down at one end of that goal, they could touch the other end of it.
No, exactly. And I think I'd struggle, well, to be fair. If I was laying down, I'd only cover about an inch of the goal. But yeah, for some of these goalkeepers, obviously, using their legs will be just as important as their arms. I know it sounds a bit crazy to say, but in these small goals, like you said, it will be very important to utilise the space that's around you. And obviously for the penalty takers as well, that's going to be the interesting ones. What spot do you pick? Where do you put it? You can't, trying to put it in the top corner.
How many times you hear that on the football coverage throughout the season? Never change your mind when you go up to take it.
Exactly. And look, the goalkeeper's playing mind games already now. I love that. Hassan is getting into his head there. So Hassan is in goal for Scorpionz here, and he's already playing mind games with Inman. So Inman steps up here.
First penalty then of the semi-finals, first goal of these semi-finals. About to go in here, there it is. Remember, it is one step only. He's got a way to go here. Is he going to open with a goal, or is the goalkeeper going to make the save? There's the view. Here it comes, and just squeezed it in.
Great penalty there from Inman there. Hassan, no chance. He's picked the right way. but he just had no chance. There was a beautifully taken penalty there by him.
Here's Harry.
Yes, so then we've got Jags in goal for EBT Fives here. And it's Harry.
So Harry to level it at 1-1, and he's missed.
Big save there from Jags.
The thing is, there's always a big discussion about whether you actually go high. I mean, if you're going high, you're going right at the right height for the keeper. It seems really the best way to go is hard and low to either the keeper's right or left.
100%.
Olu to make it 2, and he's done exactly the same.
And he's missed it here. Like you said, keep it low, but he's gone high, and he's paid the price for it here. So still 1-0 here.
There's Nahir.
Good penalty there from Nahir.
Very good penalty.
And they really needed that, didn't they? 1-0 down. They now make it 1-0.
Good. There are 9 games going on here with the goalkeeper.
Hassan is here. He looks like the king of mind games here. He's really getting into his head, and the ball's moving now. The wind you talked about earlier has moved the ball.
Here's the man that made the challenge that denied them that late goal scoring opportunity. It is Jesus now with the ball. Jesus!
Great.
He gets some real power behind that, right down the middle.
And that's 2-1 for EBT.
Chance to level it. Both have missed a penalty each here. There's Dylan. Dylan. Oh, coolly done. Waited for the keeper to actually move off his line before he placed it in the bottom left-hand corner.
He was actually their second top goal scorer in qualifying, so he knows where the net is, and he's definitely put it away there.
So 3 penalties gone, 2 scored each. Standing over this. Is that James?
That's correct, yep. James
Yep,
stepping up for this.
James. Here's James. Good penalty from him as well.
He puts it away too. And funnily enough, he was actually the second top goal scorer in qualifying for EBT. So, yeah, both people who've just taken their last penalties have the record of getting it in the back of the net there. So they're very confident going in front of goal.
Got to score this. And what? Three, 2, 1 penalty remaining after this.
Pressure moment for Anwar here.
Anwar, good penalty. Kept his head, stayed cool, and draws it level at 3-all. Well,
The goalkeeper's coming up now.
Keeper's out. Final penalty, keeper against keeper, is it?
Looks like it, yeah. Always love that when the goalkeeper's taking a penalty. It's always good viewing.
So it's down to Jags and Hassan.
Can Jag score against Hassan here?
Here he goes, it's hit the post.
So Hassan has to score here to win the game.
Well, this is a pressure kick,
It is indeed.
if ever there was one.
Hassan, can he become the hero of this penalty shootout?
Well, he's played a few mind games. Now it's his time to step up and deliver the penalty that will push them into the final, the Scorpions. Ball is staying still, wind is still blowing, referee's happy, here he comes!
Oh, he's missed
He's missed!
Hassan
It's a
with the
great
right
save by Jags, and it had to be.
He's complaining about this.
He's
saying
not
he's off his
happy.
line.
And now a little bit of an argument beginning to ensue. Referee will need to step in and ensure that everything is okay.
Scorpionz want VAR here, Tim.
We got VAR? No, VAR's us.
Yeah, we are the VAR.
They'll be coming in a minute.
Oh, unfortunately for us, the door's open, so they got clear access here to come in. But no, they want this reviewed. They're saying that he was off his line.
He was off his line. Well, difficult to see. Here it comes. Is he off? Well, not much.
He wasn't. It's a tough one, isn't it?
But he literally flew out there. They're saying he's a mile out. But was he just too quickly? We might be able to play that again. Well, here they go. They still can't decide here. Referee is down there. The decision now. Which way is it going to go? No, it's a save.
Does it count?
Yeah, it is. Looks like we're going on. It's into a sudden death again here. It's who is it with the ball? Is it it's Inman?
Yeah, Inman coming up again. So he scored his first penalty. He's now taking another one here. Can he make it 2 from 2?
Inman. Again, they have got a job here because this wind is really billowing around here. That's the measured step back. It's Inman then.
Look at Hassan with the mind games again.
Here he goes,
and
it's a good save. Easy save though, no power, and straight down the middle, easy for Hassan.
Hassan again with the mind games, pointing to his right, trying to get him to goad him into that bottom right-hand corner, but he actually went in the middle in the end, and it was a quite comfortable save for Hassan, I thought.
Time for the Scorpions again here.
Another pressure kick
to
here.
win this. And they do.
And
into the roof by Harry. Missed his first one, but he scored the sudden death, and it is Scorpions who are going to go through to play in the final.